ddim yn bwriadu siarad yn hir heddiw. Ond fi eisiau siarad yn glir. Fi ma nid yn unig fel arweinydd Plaid Cymru. Fi ma fel prif weinidog nesaf Llywodraeth Cymru. Llywodraeth fydd yn deddfu dros creu referendum annibyniaeth i Gymru. Mae'n fraint i fod yma. Mae'n fraint i fod yma am gymaint o wahanol resymau. Nid yn unig i gynrychioli'r blaid, fel rhan o'r mudiad ehangach hon, ond i gynrychioli rai sydd ddim yn medru bod yma gyda ni. Steffan Lewis y collon ni eleni. Gwynfor a chenedlaeth gyfan oedd y berthu gyment i weld y dydd yn dod ar deffroad hwn. Wrth feddwl amdanyn nhw, y cwmwl tystion sydd o'n cwmpas i nawr, i ni'n sylweddoli bod yn dyled ni yn fawr, a'n dyletswydd ni yn fwy i gydio yn y cyfle eiraid hwn sydd i Gymru nawr. Mae'n fraint i fod yma. Mae'n fraint i fod yma, achos bod fi'n rhydd i fod yma. Penwythnos diwetha, nes i ymweld ar arweinwyr Catalan sydd yn y carchar yn Madrid oherwydd bod nhw wedi sefyll lan dros annibyniaeth i gwlad nhw. Oriol Junqueras, Raúl Romeva a'r gweddill ohonyn nhw, a'i ysbryd yn gadarn oherwydd unwaith i chi'n dechrau credu yn eich gwlad eich hunan, does dim modd trechu'r ysbryd hynny. A'r geiriau o'n nhw moyn traddodi i chi heddiw oedd hyn, rhyw fydd gyfeillion byddwn ni'n cwrdd fel pobl rydd a fel pobloedd rydd, Cymru a Catalonia. A Kurdistan hefyd, oherwydd pan fydd Cymru yn ennill i annibyniaeth a mae'r dydd yn dod yn fuan iawn, newn ni ddim anghofio unrhyw wlad arall yn y byd sydd yn brwydro dros i annibyniaeth nhw. Nes bod bob gwlad yn y byd yn rydd. I ni ar yr un dyfndaeth ond i ni, Cymru, Catalonia a'r Albanwyr, i ni'n dechrau credu. Am flynyddoedd, oedden ni'n credu i propaganda nhw. Oedden ni'n mewnoli fe. Na gyd o'n ni'n clywed o'r ysgol ymlaen bod ni'n rhy dlawd, rhy fach, a bod ni'n rhy dwp i fod yn wlad rydd fel unrhyw wlad arall. Dechrau credu fe. Ac wrth gwrs, beth sy'n digwydd nawr, i ni wedi cymryd y cam bras mwyaf gallwn ni. Dyn ni ddim yn credu i celwyddau nhw, i ni'n dechrau credu yn ddo ni yn hunain. You know, we started our march. We started our march in Cathays Park. A monument, if there ever was one, to the wealth that once flowed through the arteries of this city, from the valleys and villages to the north, through the docks to the world. We were a rich nation whose people were condemned to live in poverty. Pretty much everything of any value that you could dig up from the ground was dug up once here in Wales. But apart from those few square miles of civic pride up the road, none of those profits were ploughed back into our country. All we had to show for it, was the slag heaps and scars. And here we are, 100 years later. Everything is different, but nothing has changed. Wales is not a poor country. Don't believe their lies. We were an energy powerhouse a century ago, And we are again today the 5th largest electricity exporter in the world. We have in Wales 15% of Europe's entire tidal and wave power potential. And in our water, they may try and steal it from us, but we're taking it back. In our water, that we have a valuable resource that the head of the French utility Suez has this year said will be the oil of the 21st century, rising in value as demand outstrips supply. We are a talented people. We are a talented people. It's the chips of a company from Cardiff and Newport, IQE, that powers the world's smartphones and soon will power the world's driverless cars. The only thing that is true, of course, is our politics has been driverless for too long, but I tell you that's going to change. But for all this great potential that we have, a third of our children and a quarter of adults in Wales are living in poverty. We have the highest rate of imprisonment of any country in Western Europe. 1 in every 74 people in this city are homeless. That's the shame. That's the legacy that's been bequeathed to us by the British state, and that's what we have to reject. A mile to the south from here, our capital city in Butetown, people die on average 10 years younger than people in the centre of London. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. Tell it loud. There's nothing inevitable about the condition of our people. We can abolish poverty in Wales. We can abolish premature death, sickness and disease. We can abolish homelessness, hopelessness and despair. But we can only do that, my friends. We can only do that if we accept that the solutions to our problems will never come from another country's capital 150 miles to the east. They never have and they never bloody will. You know, I read this morning, courtesy of the BBC, so it must be right, that a company registered in London is prospecting for gold in the hills of Dolgethe. It was probably spelled Dolgethe, actually. Under license from the Queen of England, who apparently owns all the gold. Who apparently owns all the gold in Wales. No. Well, let them look for gold, because we are mining a much richer seam, a reservoir long buried of our own self-confidence as a nation. This march today, and it's a hell of a march, but it's also more than just a march, it's a milestone on the path to freedom. We're a nation long belittled that started to believe. The clouds of inferiority are evaporating from the skies of our ambition. Wales is waking, rising, rejecting second-class status to claim our place as an equal among the nations of Europe and the rest of the world. And when this great story of our nation's independence will be written in the very near future, it is this generation that will be able to say, we got there because we marched, united in our goal, ignited in our passion, all under one banner, in our hearts and in our minds, already free.